They're off on Preakness Day 2024 at Shenandoah Downs. Good start for KJ Kyra, who is going to take them into the Allegheny turn in front. Little Town Girl is on the inside in second, then it's Ellen's Wish back into third. Zed Express races in fourth. Crazy Cat is the trailer as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this afternoon. It's KJ Kyra and Dr. Scott Woogan in front by 3. Little Town Girl is in second, 2 back to Ellen's Wish in third. Opening quarter is on the board, 28-4, and then it's 4 back to Zed Express and a length and a half back to Crazy Cat at the tail of the field as they head around the Blue Ridge turn with KJ Kyra, the 1-5 choice, in front. Little Town Girl is in the second position, then it's Ellen's Wish racing in third. Zed Express is fourth, Crazy Cat is the trailer, so pretty much unchanged as they come single file past the stands and the fans with 1 lap to go. KJ Kyra is going to take them through a half mile of 1 minute and 1/5 of a second. Little Town Girl is up on the outside. KJ Kyra and Little Town Girl are now neck and neck, nose and nose around the Allegheny turn, but KJ Kyra takes advantage and puts a head back in front from Little Town Girl in the second position. Back in the third is Ellen's Wish. Zed Express is fourth, and Crazy Cat has gone off stride. Crazy Cat is off stride as they make their way down the backstretch for the final time this race. KJ Kyra still the one to catch. Ellen's Wish now puts a nose in front for second from Little Town Girl. Past 3/4 and 1:30-1. They make their way past the Comfort Inn. It's Zed Express in the fourth position. Far out of it now is Crazy Cat, but it's KJ Kyra in front. Ellen's Wish is now up into the second position. Zed Express is taking third. Little Town Girl is faded back into the fourth position, and then it's Crazy Cat. They're into the stretch, and it's KJ Kyra. Late charge up the inside from Ellen's Wish. No catching KJ Kyra and Dr. Scott Woogan in the Preakness Day opener. Over Ellen's Wish, Zed Express, Little Town Girl, and Crazy Cat. 2 minutes flat. They're off. Rollertown and Society Jill, the two away the best, but Lucas Myers is going to take Society Jill to the front as they make their way around the Allegheny turn for the first time this race. Rollertown races in the second position. Light My Torch is in third. Hey Siri settles back in the fourth position. Then it's Amazing Ponderosa in fifth. The trailer is going to be Dragonville. As they make their way on the backstretch the first time this race, it's Rollertown and Archie Buford who now take the front. Society Jill settles back into third. The opening quarter is on the board in 28-1. Light My Torch is up into the second position. Hey Siri stays back in the fourth position. Then it's Amazing Ponderosa in fifth. The trailer is all Dragonville. As they make their way into the stretch with just over a lap to go, here comes Light My Torch. Light My Torch and Roger Hammer put ahead in front to challenge Rollertown for the top spot. These two are going to duke it out under the line with 1 lap to go, and it's going to be Light My Torch with a nose in front, the half on the board, 57-2. Rollertown fighting back on the inside, and Rollertown is going to take the lead as they make their way into the Allegheny turn the final time this race. It's Rollertown back in front. Light My Torch is in the second position now, back into third. Society Jill is in second. Then in fourth on the inside is Hey Siri. They're followed by Amazing Ponderosa in fifth. Far out of it is Dragonville at the tail of the field. 3/4 up on the board, 1 minute 27-1. So it's Rollertown rolling past the Comfort Inn in front. Society Jill is in the second position. Then it's Hey Siri up into third and making a move now. Into the fourth position is going to be Amazing Ponderosa. Light My Torch has lost steam and is back into the fifth position as they come to the top of the stretch. Rollertown the one to catch, and Society Jill is up to the challenge. Here comes Society Jill up on the outside. Rollertown gets some right-handed urging from Archie Buford. Society Jill and Lucas Myers get up in time. Rollertown second, then came Hey Siri, Amazing Ponderosa, Light My Torch. They're off. It's Benevolence and Billy Carter away well, but Freddie Faves is coming up to challenge. Also on the inside there is R.N. Nate. So R.N. Nate and Roger Hammer are going to put ahead in front, but Freddie Faves fights right on back. They make their way down the backstretch for the first time this race. Then it's Pacific Stride in the third position. Benevolence back into fourth. And in the fifth position at the tail of the field is Do You Think? Opening quarter on the board in 28 seconds flat. R and Nate retakes the front from Freddie Faves, who is back into the second position. Then it's Pacific Stride racing in third. Benevolence is in fourth. Do You Think is at the tail of the field. So they make their way into the stretch with just over 1 lap to go. It's R and Nate being challenged on the outside by Freddie Faves as they make their way past the half mile in 58 and 1. Then it's Pacific Stride racing in the second position, rather third. Benevolence is in fourth, and Do You Think is the trailer. So they make their way around the Allegheny turn the final time this race. The order is pretty much unchanged. R and Nate is in front from Freddie Faves as they make their way down the backstretch the final time this race. Making a move, shifting to the outside, is Benevolence, and there goes Benevolence up to challenges. Freddie Faves puts ahead in front. Benevolence is looking for some room past 3/4, 128 and 4. Up into third is Pacific Stride. Do You Think takes the fourth position, and RNA trails as they pass the Comfort Inn. Benevolence and Billy Carter put ahead in front, and they are now pulling away as they come to the top of the stretch. It's Freddie Faves in the second spot and looking for room on the inside. He has room, but as they come inside the final strides, Benevolence in front. Late charge from Do You Think, Benevolence, and Billy Carter win it. Over Pacific Stride. Then came Freddie Faves, Do You Think. And going off stride ahead of the dispatch is Morgan's All In, as the rest of the field is on their way, and KK's Dream Girl will take the front under Adrian Wisher as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Here's Memory Dream up onto the inside to take second. Into the Night is in the fourth position. Up to take third is Tipperary Hill, and Morgan's All In is all in at the tail of the field. So it's KK's Dream Girl to take them down the backstretch, lead by a length and a half. Memory Dream is in the second position. Then it's 4 back to in Tipperary Hill through an opening quarter 29 and 2. 2 back to Into the Night, and then 3 back to Morgan's All In as they make their way into the Blue Ridge turn. KK's Dream Girl and Adrian Wisher have led since the dispatch. Up into the second position is Memory Daydream. Followed in third, it's a long way to Tipperary Hill in the third position. Then racing in the fourth position is Morgan's All In, who is now making a move from last and takes third. Into the Night is the trailer. The half mile is 59 and 4. They make their way into the Allegheny turn for the final time this race. It's KK's Dream Girl in front. Memory Dream races in the second position. Morgan's All In is in third. Tipperary Hill is in fourth. The trailer is Into the Night as they make their way down the backstretch for the final time this race. It's KK's Dream Girl in front from Memory Dream. Morgan's All In is making a move in third. 3/4 on the board. 128 and 3. They pass the Comfort Inn. It's KK's Dream Girl, the one to catch. Morgan's All In is up into the second position, making a move from absolutely last, who is now second. Tipperary Hill is up into third, and then it's Memory Dream and Into the Night, and they're into the stretch. KK's Dream Girl reaching for the wire. Morgan's All In is coming up with a final bid. So too is Tipperary Hill. Anybody's race as they come down to the finish. Who's it going to be? Tipperary Hill over Morgan's All In. KK's Dream Girl. They're up. At Bauer and Never Easy Z-Tam away the best as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Then it's Ideal Perfect 10 in the third position. Race Eye is in fourth. Baltimore Jack N is the trailer. So they make their way onto the backstretch the first time this race, and Ideal Perfect 10 takes the front under Adrian Wisher Jr. At Bauer is back into the second position. Never Easy Z-Tam is in third. Race Eye is in the fourth position. At the tail of the field is Baltimore Jack N. The opening quarter is on the board in 28 and 1. Steady tempo as they make their way past the Comfort Inn with Ideal Perfect 10 in front. At Bauer is in the second position, and coming up on the inside is Race Eye. Race Eye is now up into the second position and is challenging for the lead as they make their way into the stretch with just over a lap to go. It's Race Eye in front. Race Eye had to shift there and takes the lead from Ideal Perfect 10 with 1 circuit to go. The half mile on the board, 57 and 4. At Bauer is in the third position. Up into fourth is Baltimore Jack N. Never Easy Z-Tam is the trailer. So they make their way into the Allegheny turn For the final time this race, it's Race I in front from Ideal Perfect 10 in the second position. And now Ideal Perfect 10 is going to take the lead. But Baltimore Jack N is coming up on the outside as they pass three quarters in 1:27 and 3. Race I being eased at the tail of the field as they make their way into the Blue Ridge turn. The final time this race, it's Baltimore Jack N in front. Coming up on the outside is Never Easy Z Tam, and on the inside is Etbauer. Ideal Perfect 10 is in third, and they're into the stretch. It is Etbauer, but Baltimore Jack N is coming up on the outside. Never Easy Z Tam one final bid, and on Preakness Day, it's Baltimore Jack N driving hat trick for Dr. Scott Woogan. And they're off. Speaking of coffee and Western Flames away well as they make their way into the Allegheny turn, but up on the inside is Grand 23, and Grand 23 is going to make it 3 across the track. Western Flames in the middle, speaking of coffee, is on the outside as they make their way onto the back stretch. Western Flames at a steady back there in the third position. Dancing Image is in fourth. American Sombrero is in the fifth position at the tail of the field, is already then. The opening quarter is on the board in 26 and 4, and speaking of coffee, gets that caffeine kick and puts a neck in front from Grant 23 in the second position. Grant 23 fighting back on the inside now as these two come into the stretch with just over a lap to go. Western Flames is in the third position, followed by Dancing Image in fourth. American Sombrero races in fifth. Alrighty then, at the back of the pack, the half mile in 55 and 2. Solid tempo as they make their way into the Allegheny turn for the final time this race. And Grant 23 puts a neck back in front, but speaking of coffee, is making a move, and coming up on the far outside now is Western Flames, ears pricked, and Western Flames goes right on by, takes the lead as they come onto the back stretch the final time this race. Up in the second is American Sombrero. Speaking of coffee, looks like he didn't have enough coffee and is now back into fourth. Past three quarters, 1:26 and 1. Already then is up into third as they pass the Comfort Inn. It's Western Flames and Lucas Myers in front. Coming up on the outside, now into the second position after being last early. Alrighty then, as they make their way into the stretch with Western Flames, the one to catch. And they're into the stretch. Western Flames in front. Speaking of coffee, gets some grown on the inside. Alrighty then is coming up. Dancing Image and Billy Carter to win it. 1:56 and 3. And they're off just better. And I'm a Bee away the best as they make their way into the Blue Ridge turn. William Carter takes just better in front. From I'm a Bee in the second position, Despicto Lou is racing in third. Lou on the Beach is in the fourth position, followed in fifth by Hillbilly Night Shift. Danish Diligence is in the sixth position, and the trailer is Turn and Dance. As they head down the backstretch the first time this race, it's just better in front from I'm a Bee as they pass that opening quarter mile and even 29 seconds flat. Despicto Lou is in the third position. Lou on the Beach is in the fourth position. Now coming up from last on the outside into sixth position is going to be Turn and Dance. Hillbilly Night Shift remains in fifth, and the trailer is now Danish Diligence as they come into the stretch with just over a lap to go. Just Better is the one to catch. Just Better in front from I'm a Bee, who is going to be in the second position. Despicto Lou is third. Lou on the Beach is fourth. The half mile is on the board. 59-second flat, 30-second interval. As they make their way into the Allegheny turn, the final time this race, Hillbilly Night Shift races in the fifth position, followed by Danish Diligence in sixth. And back to the back of the field is Turn and Dance. So they head to the backstretch the final time this race. I'm a Bee is trying to go in front and will do so over Just Better. I'm a Bee makes a move under Eric Davis and takes them past three quarters, 1:27 and 1, and past the Comfort Inn in front. It's a two-horse race between I'm a Bee and Just Better. The rest are back there. Despicto Lou is in third. Cole on the Beach is in fourth. And then it's Hillbilly Night Shift, Danish Diligence, Turn and Dance, and they're into the stretch. It's I'm a Bee on the outside. Just Better is in the second position as they come inside the final strides. It's Just Better now back in front. Just Better and William Carter. 3 wins for the Carter family on the afternoon. I'm a Bee got up for second. Then came Despicto Lulu on the beach. Danish Diligence, Hillbilly Night Shift. I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet, gonna spot them just a bit. They're off. Take My Sweet Time and Constant Velocity get away well, but it's going to be Take My Sweet Time out in front. Constant Velocity is in the second position. Racing in third is Caviar Major. I Dare You to Tick Me Off is in the fourth position, followed by Good Queen Bess in fifth. I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet is at the tail of the field. So it's going to be Take My Sweet Time and Eric Davis to take them through an opening quarter mile of 28-3. Constant Velocity now back into the third position. Here's Caviar Major up on the outside to take the second position as they make their way around the Blue Ridge turn. I Dare You to Tick Me Off is in the fourth position. Good Queen Bess is in fifth, and the trailer is I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet. So it's going to be Take My Sweet Time to spin them in front with just over a lap to go. And here comes Caviar Major up on the outside to challenge for the top spot. The half mile is on the board, and even 58 seconds flat. So it's Take My Sweet Time and Caviar Major. The top two to the inside now is Constant Velocity. I Dare You to Tick Me Off in the two path in the fourth position, followed by Good Queen Bess in fifth, and far out of it, the trailer, I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet. Down the backstretch they go. It's Take My Sweet Time, but here's Caviar Major to make a move up on the outside. Caviar Major is behind by a neck for Take My Sweet Time, who takes them through three quarters, 1 minute 27-4, and past the Comfort Inn in front. Take My Sweet Time and Caviar Major the top two. Then it's Constant Velocity, I Dare You to Tick Me Off, Good Queen Bess, and the same spot for I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet. At the tail of the field, it's Take My Sweet Time. In front at the top of the stretch, Constant Velocity is up into second. Then it's Caviar Major in third. Take My Sweet Time will Sweet Time and win it. Constant came Caviar Major. I Dare You to Tick Me Off, Good Queen Bess, and I'm Hot, Sticky, Sweet. The final time was 1 minute 57 and 2:28. Roses both want the front. Luck is on the way, also wants the front too, but it's going to be Freak on a Leash and Billy Carter to take them around the Allegheny turn in front. Sanders Hanover is in the second position. On the inside in third is Ain't It Fun. Luck is on the way. Steady is back in the fourth position, and Money or Roses shifts to the tail of the field. So they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this race. It's going to be Freak on a Leash to take them through an opening quarter of 28-4 by a length and a half. Sanders Hanover is in second. Another length and a half back to Ain't It Fun in third. 2 back to Luck is on the way. And 3 parts back to Money or Roses, who is now beginning to make a move from the back of the field and take fourth, now third, and challenge for the second spot as they make their way into the stretch past the stands and the fans with 1 circuit to go. Freak on a Leash is in front. Money or Roses has gunned up into the second position, past a half mile, 58-3. 29-4 interval for that quarter mile as they make their way into the Allegheny turn for the final time this race. Freak on a Leash is in front from Money or Roses in the second position. Sanders Hanover is in third. Luck is on the way is in fourth. And the trailer is now Ain't It Fun as they make their way onto the backstretch. Money or Roses looks to challenge Freak on a Leash for the front, and Money or Roses is trying to put a nose in front. 3 quarters, 1:27-2. They pass the Comfort Inn. Freak on a Leash fights back on the inside. Money or Roses is in the second position as they make their way around the Blue Ridge turn. Then it's Sanders Hanover. Luck is on the way. And Ain't It Fun? Money or Roses in front. Luck is on the way, shifts to the outside. Freak on a Leash is back at the front. And they're into the stretch. And it's Freak on a Leash. Money or Roses. And here is Luck is on the way. And Luck is on the way to the winner's circle. And then came Sanders Hanover, Money or Roses. They're off and pacing. Art Newcomb and Stacy McClenahan go straight to the front as they make their way into the Allegheny turn. Fox Valley Mondo is stalking right behind them. On the inside in second, Intrigued Again is going to take the third position, and So Take That can see them all as they make their way onto the backstretch for the first time this race. It's Art Newcomb in front by 2. Fox Valley Mondo is in the second position, another 2 back to Intrigued Again, and a length and a half back to So Take That as they went through an opening quarter mile of 29 4/5 of a second. Into the Blue Ridge turn they go. Art Newcomb continues to show the way over Fox Valley Mondo in the second position. Intrigued Again is in the third position, and So Take That can see them all. So pretty much unchanged as they make their way single file into the stretch, past the stands, and past the fans, with 1 circuit to go. Art Newcomb has led every stride and takes them through a half mile, 59 3, 29 4 interval for the half mile as they make their way into the Allegheny turn for the final time today. Art Newcomb in front. The lead is now about 4 over Fox Valley Mondo in the second position. 2.5 back to So Take That, who is up in the third, then a length back to Intrigued Again at the back of the field. So down the back stretch they go. Art Newcomb takes them through 3/4. 1:28 4. Past the Comfort Inn they go. Art Newcomb reaching for the wire. Fox Valley Mondo is in the second position. So Take That is beginning to make a challenge, and Intrigued Again is at the back of the pack. These 4 spinning in front with Art Newcomb to show the way, and they're into the stretch. Art Newcomb in front, Fox Valley Mondo getting some room on the inside, So Take That coming up with the final bid. Art Newcomb reaches for the wire, but Fox Valley Mondo beats Art Newcomb, So Take That, and Intrigued Again in 1:58.